Okay.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, I hit the button.
I'm well. If you
All
already
right.
hit the button, yeah.
Jeffrey,
Happy Fourth, all.
happy Fourth, all.
England just ran up another one in 30 seconds.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, unless are you pulling for?
Mexico?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're a little closer to us.
You seem to be happy with England scoring, so I'm guessing you're pulling.
Well, yeah, I guess. I do have a buddy from England who is if they don't win, he's going to get violent. So-
If they don't win it all,
oh, I don't know about that.
or just this game.
I think it's a game by game thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll see. But it's an elimination now. So
It is.
You lose, you go home.
And America got their player back.
We did get our guy back. So I don't understand how those things are adjudicated, but I don't get it.
Supposedly, take this with a big grain of salt.
Okay.
Supposedly, the president made a phone call about it.
That's what it seemed like because they had already said there will be no appeals.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I'm going to need something more than Twitter to go off on that.
It's on ESPN
Okay.
that the White House
Made a call.
did something.
Okay.
Now,
What was the context behind it? Did he break a rule? I don't even know. I was watching the game and I was like, the fuck just happened?
Patrick, I don't understand the game enough to
No,
to
me
know
neither.
why. So if they said like, well, that seems illegal, but then again, Will, I've watched basketball. The nature of a foul, and when it's okay, so that's a foul. You're going to make that a technical. Somebody whispered something. That's a technical.
Oh, dude, the soccer is the drama queen of
So,
sports. I have
well,
never seen anything like it.
Evidently, so
So-
the argument used to be, Will, you
You got shot like from the stands when you got like tapped in the leg.
they say that basketball evolved as a result of
The
Euro
flop.
players
Yeah.
coming into the league.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the granddaddy over here. So the things that make the rest of us. So what the
there's no concept of rub some dirt on it. Get the fuck up. Yeah, it's bad.
You ham it up too.
You dial it up to 12.
Well, 'cause I mean, it's not only that you get the red card, the player's kicked out, man. So you're down.
It's like a permanent fucking power play. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that. I was like, well, he can come back in like 5 minutes.
It's freaking.
Everybody's like,
insane.
no. I'm like, I don't understand this.
and the yellow card is just a little time off, right?
I think it's a little tappy tap.
Yeah. A warning. I don't know how many. I don't know how many you can get. I don't know how long you sit
I think
down.
it's 2.
I think it's two.
I think it's 2. I think
You
I've
get
learned
2 in a
that
game.
much.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched a game yet, so
Oh man, I've been. Yeah, I don't know why, but
Sometimes you don't know.
I don't know why, Jeff. I don't know why.
Were you with me that year that winter that curling
really?
was?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I couldn't
like
explain
this-
that either, man.
I
I had to
was-
watch everything now.
Because I had a friend like years ago say like the corniest sport on ice is this, and he described it to me. I was like, well, that does sound kind of stupid. It's like with the little brooms and everything. That's a
Oh
sport.
yeah.
Then I started watching
Little
it.
squeegees.
I was like, so this is bowling plus lawn bowling plus
It's
shuffleboard,
shuffleboard. Yeah, yeah.
shuffleboard.
It might have some lawn
people
darts in it.
adjusting. The shuffleboard toss.
right in movement.
Yeah.
And then it can, and the rock is heavy. The rock is really fucking
Really
heavy.
heavy, yeah.
And
I wonder if that's a stone. I don't know.
by weight,
I don't know.
I feel like it would have to.
That would make sense.
16 pounds? That thing is
that a
heavier
stone?
than 16
That's heavier
pounds.
than 16 pounds. Yeah.
Of course, it would make sense that the stone weighs 3 stone.
Well, no. If it's English rules, it's going to weigh like 3 7/8.
Actually, it's going to have its own weight. Does that man weigh a stone or a curling?
Or a
stone?
proper stone. Yeah. A burial stone.
So no, I haven't watched a game, but I heard of the uproar
I've been all
of the
over it.
red card.
I watched Norway defeat Brazil earlier today.
That's awesome.
I saw the score.
It was 2-1. It was not exactly.
Well, it was 2-0 for
They did.
till like
Yeah,
what 90 minutes or something,
right. Which the
They're
clock counts up, which takes some getting used to.
and they can put on as
afford
much
extra
time as
I watched the game the other night. They put like an extra fucking 20
the soccer
minutes
guys
on.
don't even know how the time comes like at
It's up to the guy.
yeah, they're just
So,
like
yeah.
they're like they can't even
And
commentate
he's
and be like,
think,
oh, yeah,
like
this
a
one's gonna
plate
be.
umpire was powerful in baseball. Oh no! Oh no!
this is
And he's the only one that knows.
He's the only
Like,
guy.
he doesn't go over and be like,
Yeah,
minute 5. Like, it's just
he's just like, nah, keep playing.
you're. I haven't said stop, so just,
so when I told you about that dude in like the B League that got beheaded by the town,
Right.
I sort of
That was a
understand
ref, right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I sort of understand it. I don't condone it.
No, of course not.
Obviously not. But when you have a person with that much authority and he's in your city and you lose and you get, it was like, how did he decide this? It's like they let them play until they beat us. I can understand being that fucking upset. Understand?
Right.
It's wrong.
I don't know, man. It's not my sport, so
I
I
do.
don't make the rules here, Jeff.
So having gone to the game with you the other day, right? I didn't think I'd appreciate in person how much decentralized, defederalized the authority of the umpire has
Yeah, no, it's been farmed out. Yeah,
it's made it a far more democratic and good game.
because you can challenge the
they
strike.
challenge shit all the time,
All the
dude.
time, yeah.
And it takes like 2 seconds because they just like push the button that says, "Hey, look at the camera," and then it's like strike. Okay, keep playing. You know, it's not like, "Oh, let's talk about this."
Yeah.
And, you know,
Because he doesn't even like go look at it. They just literally
just put it on the fucking
it goes on the
jumbotron,
scoreboard.
Yeah.
And it made it a better game. But
Way better.
I don't
Yeah.
think soccer has it in there to be.
Soccer's got one thing: the ball goes in the net, it's a goal. Everything else is politics. Yeah. It's interesting, man. I've been watching. So,
I get it. It just
Did you just start at the knockout round, or were you watching before?
I watched the last match that the U.S. played in the what is it the
one that didn't
free
count?
for all, the one that didn't count.
Like Turkey.
In Turkey. It's just Turkey, but you know, it's like we're gonna spell it different. So, but anyway, so I watched that, and then I was watching the Scottish team get its shit pushed in, and then I was like, I'm kind of into this. And I was like, wait a minute, now we're down to just 2 games a day. I could do 2 games.
No, the reason I have my doubts about the official presidential story is I did not. Okay, again, this is the same thing where if the man went out there campaigning for, I'm going to keep oxygen free, Reddit would be a buzz with, well, actually, this is why he's charging for air.
Oh,
And
yeah, right, yeah.
What I didn't see was at no point did my Twitter feed erupt with the sanctity of the game, vast overreach of power. I didn't see those things pop up. So I have my doubts because I didn't see the counter reaction.
Yeah.
that would have.
I think this is one thing that Americans don't know anything about, but they all want America to win.
You act like people know what they're talking about when they counter what any party says. You act like they have any fucking clue.
Yeah, no. I mean,
But it's the united goal here that USA can win in USA.
You
Because
have
in
lost
4
your
years,
mind.
America won't care about soccer.
They won't care about it at the moment this is over.
yeah, we've got about
No,
3
they'll
weeks.
care because it's in America.
They'll care because it happened in America.
Yeah, exactly.
But as soon as basically all the boards are wrapped up and everybody has gone home, they will.
Oh, soccer will be done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're rolling up on football. You know?
Oh,
2 preseasons in what, like 6 weeks?
Training camps later this month.
And I mean, they're going to roll. So soccer will roll right up to the All-Star break. And then, I'll get excited about baseball again. So
Yankees suck.
they're bad right now, man.
Oh
They've
my
been swept.
God.
Well, not Boston.
Since
Yeah.
since Boston swept
They
them,
did sweep them,
they've
yeah.
been they've lost 10 of 11 or
Something
something
like that. It's pretty bad.
You should not get swept.
In a 4-game
In a
series,
4-game
too.
series, too. Yeah.
That made no sense.
And the Rockies aren't the worst.
Oh, we were sure trying for a while, but you're right. We're no longer.
There's 2 teams below us right now.
It's called failing to fail, and that's not.
It's failing
That
upwards.
is fantastic.
It is good for this team.
I thought you had something in the report that's saying that like change was on the horizon. There are
They already swapped the
forces.
team.
They already saw it.
But that there are forces at play that are sort of threatened to change the way that team is run in terms of
the
overall.
Pepper spot.
Yeah, the Penrith spot him too. So it's not on-Ford only management now.
Because
I mean, still half our salary goes to a guy that doesn't play.
That's true.
I gotcha, and that's a distinctly Rockies thing. But many teams have been locked into contracts with crap like that.
Yeah, but this one made no sense. You're a losing team
What did not make any sense.
that just went to go buy one expensive player that's got injury history, and you gave him more money than anyone else would have by a lot.
You're still right.
The logic just was.
I'm just saying other teams have done that. They put a Rocky spin on it.
But other teams do it when they're like trying to go all in.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Yankees were doing.
It's
I
like,
don't
we
know,
gotta do this
man.
in order to like write off the taxes.
Yeah,
It's like
it
one
was
of them stupid
fulfilling
deals
some
like
sort
that.
of
So
weird contract that they signed with baseball that says we have to bid up one player. I guess. I don't know. Because they hadn't signed anybody in free agent in the last.
It'd been a minute.
Frick, I have no idea.
Been a minute.
So I watched. There's a guy. He was talking about basically the anonymous questionnaire that went out to people in the industry of what are the worst teams in the league, right? And of course, the Rockies did win. And this
Did?
Yeah, in terms of
For having hope.
this was from players past and present, and it was tell us who the worst team to.
Go for it.
Tell us who the worst team to play is or for is, and tell us why. And the Rockies did win. There were a couple. I think Pittsburgh was only a few votes behind.
So they were surveying former players,
Past and
present. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was all anonymous. And the thing that they said about the Rockies, this I did not know. It wasn't. They didn't cite management directly. Now, this is all things that are tied to ownership and management. But what they said was it felt like you were playing 15 years in the past. They said that their attitudes towards analytits were at least a decade and a half behind the rest of baseball.
Nobody there's watched Moneyball.
Well, that's why they hired the Moneyball guy.
I guess they did. Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, right. And that was the thing was they said it's not just that they don't they don't talk about not believing in it. It's like it's just not there. It's like, well, this is what we believe. And they also said that worse than any other club, their attitude of when you get there is you'll figure it out. They said that there's virtually no development for players once they arrive. It's just like, well, we got you. You are the missing piece, so make it happen, right? Whereas other clubs are, we got you. You have this. We need this. We're going to help you take that fastball from 96 to 99, right? It's just, well, there's the mound.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're the expert, guys. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, right? And I never looked at it that way. I was like, I'd always heard bad ownership, right? And bad ownership, through bad ownership, like bad money spent.
That's always been the Colorado argument, though, man. Everybody in the state made that argument ever since fucking Oh my God, like way before Bud Black, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Leland,
Walt Weiss for a while.
Weiss.
Yeah. So
Weiss tried though. At least I think Baylor.
Baylor's fine.
he was
He was
okay.
fine.
He was around for a long
Yeah.
time.
And that was exciting.
It was. It absolutely
And
was.
they played. They did what fans wanted. The air is thin here. Let's get guys that just
That's what
manage
guys
the
who
ball.
manage the ball.
I
Yeah.
don't really give a fuck. Those games are going to be exciting. They're going to go
Well,
14-16.
the argument
We're
is
good.
we have to outscore the opposition. Good point. Okay.
Yeah,
got
they
it.
do that for a
Got
while.
Got it. I mean, that's a strategy. It's a legit
It's
strategy.
entertaining
You have to-
as hell.
I mean, they didn't win all their Super Bowls, but the greatest Super show on turf went to 2.
So yeah, no, it was fun. It was exciting, and then you know what? But they just never had they've never had a strategy.
That was, I think,
They've
and that was
never been
one.
like, hey,
there's no thesis to their.
we're gonna draft pitchers because pitchers suck here, so we're just gonna draft them all.
And until they get wise to that.
Well, no. So you're right, except for there is this thing that they do every now and then where it's like, we tried that and it didn't work, so we're giving up on
But
that.
you have to do it for, like they have a farm system.
Oh,
in baseball,
yeah,
so it
yeah,
has
yeah.
to take. It takes that time. They did go out and buy Nagel and Hampton, but I'm like, no, man, you're going to get hitters that want to come here and just balloon their numbers.
Do the
And
Rockies have a double-A team?
Sure, every team does.
A double-A?
Yeah,
Hmm.
they got a single, double, and triple. There's no
I
way
couldn't
they.
think of who it was,
Oh,
though.
I definitely don't
Yeah,
know
okay.
who it is.
It's true. Just
You know
we
what
don't know who
exists
it is. We should have had that thought.
Do you know their single team?
I didn't know they had one.
Oh no, yeah, every team's got single, double, triple.
Okay.
It's kind of
Okay. I wasn't sure.
they're not that cheap that they're just like
Yeah.
they're not Portland Trailblazer owner cheap. I don't know if you heard about that guy. He's like he bought the team, and so when they're like in the they actually made the first round of the playoffs.
Mhm.
They said there's no late checkout. We're not paying for
Well, I don't understand what that is.
it. Players have to go to the hotel away game.
Oh, I
They
got
go.
it.
There's no late checkout.
Get your ass out of bed at 6:30.
Get your ass out. Check out. We're going back home. We're not. I don't
Yeah.
care about your sleep. It's a home game, home playoff game. The Spurs gave out T-shirts to the entire stadium so that their entire stadium looked like the rainbow color for the walk of San Antonio. All this kind of stuff. It looked fantastic on TV. Portland goes, no T-shirts.
No T-shirts.
Not even the T-shirt gun. Like no. And he
They
goes
get
through-
like burritos into the crowd.
And he goes through and he's like telling all these people like none of this, none of that, none of that. They got their coach. He's a first-year coach. Like because Chauncey Billups got gambling indicted and all that
yes, he
stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this guy Tiago Splitter comes in, gets him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Everyone loves him. Yeah, we're not giving him a real contract.
Oh, right, yeah.
So he goes off somewhere, and they hired some dude that has a 1-year contract
So somebody bought this team.
and just said,
Well,
I ain't paying shit.
so I don't know who this is or any of the story behind it, but you hear these people who like they go to buy a house and they say, "How much house can I afford?" And they buy exactly that,
Right.
but then there's no furniture. So they literally milk crates. And,
If you, I don't know his name, but yeah, if you look, it is infamous now what he is being so cheap about.
Is he, a Stein or a Black?
of the tribe.
I
You
don't know. I could.
All right.
I can't imagine how it would go.
You're like, I have to look this up.
Okay,
real
so I'm
quick.
going to ask.
You're gonna break the rule.
You're
I'm going to break
the
a rule because I want to ask Google a very specific question. Ask if the owner of the Trailblazers is one of them.
That's one of they. Don't forget the 3 parentheses, Jeff.
I know how to read it.
Wait, what? Does the number of parentheses change which them they are?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Oh my
The
God.
3 parentheses on either side of that indicates.
Jewish heritage?
Yes, exactly.
Really?
Yeah, you remember the tribe.
I had no idea.
We might have made that up.
I would have no clue.
Well, no, it was all right. You know what a sensor bypass is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it
Oh,
Like
yeah.
putting in the at sign instead of
absolutely
yeah.
right. So it seems to think that I'm talking about. It said no, the Portland Trailblazers are no longer owned by a local group or an individual with deep Portland roots. So I think it's going out of its way to
To conceal
obfuscate
his
my
identity.
question.
Yeah.
And the man's name is Thomas Dundon. Does
Okay.
that sound familiar?
No.
That does not. It does not exclude him
It
from
might be
being.
of the far eastern. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just go to early life and career.
Was he born in Vietnam?
No, he was born in New Jersey, so there's a chance.
Oh, there's a good chance.
But it's not saying like Woodbridge, New Jersey. So it was raised in Atco, New Jersey, Houston, Texas, and Plano,
This
Texas.
is dad, an accountant.
No, here we go. Okay,
Lawyer.
so well, I've got it right here. Attended Southern Methodist University. So that
No,
helps you.
yeah,
That-
no. Okay, he's off the hook.
For what?
Well,
You're
For
guilty of
being
what?
a three parentheses them.
So okay, well, in days gone by, when people were a little bit more sensitive to this, um, you were not supposed to say that everything tied together to the Jews. It was conspiratorial,
Mhm.
yeah,
right?
the
To say
face
these
lasers
things.
and such.
So when you were trying to say that something was under the influence of the people of the tribe, you would say them or they in 3 parentheses as sort of coded language to other people who were like, I gotcha. I know who you're talking about. Because for a while there, and look, this is, and I think this is funny. This is my Jewish moms that told me about this. She said it straightforward, which was pretty wild. She's like, I think we get. Did she say it? It was like, I think we get away with a lot of things because of the Holocaust.
Well, that's starting to run its course.
Yeah,
I think
that's kind of
the get out of jail free.
That was exactly her take, right? Yeah, she was Jewish. She
That was back in the 80s and 90s.
Don't have to pay any street repairs.
and it makes a big deal if you draw the orange one or the yellow
It does.
Very
one.
much so.
So
Much more
I think
expensive.
if you draw the yellow one, you negotiate down to the orange one.
Was that the rule?
Well, if you're one of them,
If you make.
Oh, okay,
gotcha.
got it. Yeah.
because that's where you argue. It's like, wait, so I have to pay for everyone's street repairs or my property
My
street?
properties. Yeah.
You go to court for that. But yeah, she was one that was liberated. Her family was able to escape the Soviet Union via Israel.
Oh, yep.
So when she would talk about it, she was like, "Well, I live in California now,
Right.
right?" And she was like, "There are Jews here, but they don't seem very Jewish to me." I was like, "What does that mean?" She's like, "They wear it as like an accessory."
Oh. Yeah, just to be fair, I mean, like I don't think I've ever like even known like certainly no friend on our level who was Jewish, but even like second or third order friends. I had one when I was a kid.
I knew
He had
maybe
to go
2
to
or
a different
3.
Boy Scout troop than me. Um, and then over the years, like I'm even thinking of like coworkers and stuff. Very rare, man. So very, very rare. I've had more Muslim coworkers than I have Jewish ones.
True.
Yeah.
I've had more Mormon.
Oh, yeah,
Than
dude, you're in
yeah.
Colorado, man. I'm not son of one. So, Not as many as there used to be, though.
No, I think
So,
they've had it at this place.
I've only known a couple.
what, Mormons?
Yeah.
What about Jews?
I can't
Jews?
remember.
Yeah.
I think I knew one in college.
I've known a
That was
few.
just my freshman year.
Yeah, yeah,
I've had a few students over the years. So
Yeah, that
I've
too.
even had one
Yeah.
who wore the little, what's it called?
Yarmulke?
Yarmulke? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Keffiyeh, whatever it
I
is.
don't know.
Well, was it a little hat? Or
Little
was
hat.
It, okay. Did
Yeah.
it just go over the top?
Yep.
That okay. So that's the yarmulke.
That's the yarmulke.
The keffiyeh. Are you talking about? Because there's one that looks kind of like a hat box.
No, it was the little skull cap
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a few Jewish friends growing up. Um, it was very. I feel great for them because it was a very. We all just kind of said what South Park taught us to say.
See, when I knew my
It
guy,
was
he
that
was
thing.
before South Park, so
Yeah.
it wasn't even a thing. All he did is like he couldn't hang out on Saturdays, which was different.
It's not. Yeah, you'd have to explain it, but still, even that's not. Again, we went to. We had so many like Mormons around here. It wasn't a weird thing for me. Like, oh, your religion has exceptions. How bizarre.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I only recall the one growing up. But I also didn't really ask too often.
No, like as I said, that one only came up because he found out he had to go to a different scout troop after he
Right.
got done with Cub Scouts.
Right.
I was in like fifth grade, so fourth or fifth grade, somewhere around there.
Well, I mean, so I only knew one in like grade school, and it was because of this one that they did have an in-class presentation of like what Hanukkah was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, way back then.
Yeah. Well, at his dad came
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool.
in. Yep. His dad came in and made it a point to teach us about it, which is weird because it's not like anybody was kind of like, um,
Making fun of him.
yeah, it's
for
like, hey, Mike, you're different.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no fucking bullshit and I get it. It's not. It was in the 80s, not the fucking 60s. So
Yeah.
there was no like ashamed of your name, huh? There was none of that shit.
Yeah,
There was none of that
no.
fucking go home like you don't belong here. It's just kind of like, yeah. So you don't celebrate Christmas? Like, is it like evil to you? Like, does it bother you that the rest of us do?
No, you just feel bad for him. You don't get presents.
Ah.
That sucks.
Stop with that shit.
8 days.
He was of the Pridgeless class, so it's not like he didn't get good shit for Hanukkah. So
Well, and a mitzvah later.
yeah.
Yeah, here's your seed capital.
Well, to be fair, and also in high school, that's when I started hanging out with a lot of people that came from New Jersey and stuff. And so
Oh,
they had their own version of that communion. Oh, it wasn't communion. It's the confirmation where
yeah.
once you did confirmation, your entire extended family sent checks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, wait a second, what is this? Like, it's just Catholic things. What does that mean? It's like, you go do this class for like 2 weeks, and once you get sworn in, your family sends you a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple.
I mean, if they're dedicated Catholics, yeah. So
I don't even think it was dedicated. It was just like, this is what we do. The family is Catholic.
yeah, yeah.
Same thing. These were the same ones where they were the ones that would have. He would be traveling and they would be traveling where like a crowd of like 30 would show up for his graduation and he'd be going to those versus the rest of us.
You know, I've seen a lot
You know
of
what I'm
that
talking
at
about?
school. At
Yeah,
my
yeah,
school.
yeah.
During graduation week where they, like I literally had a student a couple of weeks ago ask me, she was like, well, how much family can I bring? I was like, it's a stadium. And she's like, yeah.
So can I fill it up?
And she was like, so I was like, how many are you bringing? She says, well, right now the count's at 16.
That's what I'm talking about. I was like,
And I was like, I don't think anybody's going to care. So, but like if you're looking for tickets, I mean, you can just buy them at the window when you get there. So you just don't all
You
have to go up
buy
at
tickets?
once. Huh?
You have to buy tickets for
Yeah,
I think you get
you
some.
get some,
Yeah.
but you can go get So
Whereas in other places, that's where they talked about how it was a big deal in like the past 10 years where they started capping it at like 5 or like
yeah,
for here it was like, well, that's my whole family.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think I ever got
Show.
charged for tickets at graduation. But to be fair, like all the graduations that I went to, the place was half full anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
I don't like mine charging. Or you showed up.
Well, there was room to spare it.
Oh, there was
yeah,
It was outdoors, sort of.
No, I was in the barn.
It was open to the outdoors.
It had very open doors.
Yes.
But it was a barn. But I was also in the science department, so
Oh, did you have a separate graduate?
yeah, they broke
it
them
was just for
down
your
to,
class.
oh
they broke
yeah,
them down between sciences or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, there, there was like one that I think we had to pay for. I think that was when Pam graduated law school. She got so many. But that was a separate. That was also a separate thing, and it was in like a. It wasn't in like the basketball court. It was like in an arena or like in a theater. So
Oh.
yeah, it was different. Yeah,
So you're talking about like a 500 seater.
yeah, it was like an auditorium. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It actually had squishy seats. You know?
I have no much idea how much I appreciate that shit now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's why I bought those tickets, man. So, like, no, man, we're getting the ones with pads on them. So they made me sit in the fucking benches last time. So
Bro,
I felt like it's like I'm not this poor.
just going back to history, just thinking back on like the Sky Sox games we used to go to. And,
Oh yeah, you see, it was all bench seating.
Oh, yeah.
All of it.
Well, no, because they had boxes down there. Do you remember the?
I do, yeah, and I remember like during the dog days of summer where it was like $2 Tuesdays, just pick a seat, and then like those would fill up first.
Do you remember how much the box seats cost?
The box seats, they were like maybe $6.
They were 5.
They were $5. Okay. Yeah.
So now keep in mind that there's a couple of things, there are a couple of rules that used to go along with this at Sky Sox, and I'm sure William remember these too. He went to many, many, many of these games, and I was thinking like Dad used to. I think he got like batches of tickets at work.
I think maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, you and
but
I were talking about the coupon books.
that's
Yeah,
I think they were given some.
Yeah.
Or like I said, selling those via somebody's like candy sale or something.
Yep.
But so our dad did not believe in it's the 6th inning. No, nobody's there.
You can move
He
Oh,
did
you
not
can move
do
up?
that.
Oh no, fuck.
That was an optimism. So that's not the seats that we paid for.
Shit, man. My dad was like 2 innings in.
This ain't LA. They're
Yeah,
not
exactly.
here when the game starts. They're not
They're
showing
not
up.
showing up. Yeah. Oh shit, no, there was no
This is
problem
the
with that
military
whatsoever.
town. Everybody
Yeah.
shows up on time.
Yeah.
For a minor league game on a Tuesday. Yeah, I know.
Shit, he used to do that Coors all the time too, man. So go to Coors.
Different folks, different
Just
attitudes,
yeah, he'd be like, these seats suck. He's like, there's some over there.
Because if they show up and it's like, you're in my seat.
He's like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And all the times he did that, I don't think it ever happened. Yeah.
Wow.
You mean the usher didn't show up and say, "Sir"?
No,
Well, because you didn't go from like,
we weren't going to
Here.
club level or
yeah,
something.
you weren't going
Yeah.
from like one level down to the
No, we
level
would just
below.
like look for different
Just
seats.
shoot
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Or we'd be in a section with like there's people on both elbows and there'd be a whole couple benches down. I had get your shit. So yeah. And then we just move. Yeah.
The benches were numbered,
Yeah.
They were.
They still are.
so that meant that fucking
If somebody came.
W16, 17, and 18 were the seats that we bought. That's where we were sitting.
Yeah.
That's how we did it. Yeah.
Nope.
Anyway, here's the thing: I don't begrudge anybody that does, but-
We would go like down closer to the baseline too.
Yeah.
Because like even in Coors, those are all normal seats down there, not bench seats. Bench seats are all in the back. But there's usually an usher there or something. Dad would just go up to him and say, "Hey, can we sit down there?"
Oh,
You know, and 9 times out of 10, if it was like fifth inning or something, God, I fucking don't care. So, we're like, thanks. You know? And the dad was always really good about ordering from the
people that are walking
yeah,
by.
what do they call those?
No.
It's not ushers,
The vendors.
vendors.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another term for it. I can't remember.
Oh, there's like a baseball term for it?
There is, yeah, I can't remember.
Fucking like walkabouts.
Constance and
They're vagabonds, man.
The traveling food guy.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to a I guess I went.
It was amazing. It's a couple of months ago.
A couple years ago.
Oh, years ago.
A couple years ago.
Did you didn't go before the pitch clock change?
It was. I think it was the year before.
Year before. Okay.
Oh man, it makes such a difference.
It's
To
really
games
does.
cook. Yeah, I'm already eyeballing a couple more. Yeah, so I think trying to get my mom up to a game. I think Pittsburgh's coming out. I was looking at that. And there's another one. I think St. Louis. Then I've got tickets for a Baltimore game.
Oh, cool.
Way at the ass end. It's like the last fucking week. So,
You mean when we're fighting for our playoff spot?
right against Baltimore. Yeah. So
Hey, actually, with how the baseball standings are, and the Rockies have been playing like 500 ball, if they'd just been playing that from the beginning of the year, they'd be right
yeah,
there.
they'd be in
Because like
contention.
every team is like 500.
At least all those would be going for a wild card spot.
Like I mean, there's like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Rays, and then like everybody else is like within 5 games of
Yeah,
500.
Striking distance.
It's like insane how mediocre, just right there, the rest of baseball just all.
Well, everybody's still figuring out the rules, man. So still building teams around the pitch clock. So might be a great postseason this year. Never know. So
Well, I mean,
Anybody but the Dodgers.
yeah. See, the problem is, evidently that's awesome for baseball.
Well, I heard him actually throw out the salary cap for upcoming negotiations. So
It's a rough one because obviously you got to do something. But I heard some fair arguments saying like, I get what you're doing. This does not punish the people that need to be punished. I don't know. I really don't know. Their current situation, I don't know how they're going to fix it. But that said, like baseball's doing well. That's
It's
part
doing
of the
really
problem.
well. Yeah.
Is they're actually doing well. Hey, I heard that the NBA is having some pretty serious talks about what to do about like draft tanking.
well,
and
they
things
already
like that.
they already
Yeah.
changed the rule.
Yeah.
So
Is that going to help? Do you think, or is it?
what is draft tanking?
there were about 10 teams this year that were doing everything they could to lose games because this draft was stacked.
Oh, with guys coming out in
Yeah.
AA.
So
And because they have a lottery system, you're doing this for more tickets.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
so now they switched it that you can't get a top 3 pick 2 years in a row. So like
Well, that'll change it.
so if you sucked last year, you might as well win. And then so it's like 1, 2, 3 gets a certain number of balls, and then if you're 4 through 11 or something, you get the same amount of balls, and then even the playoff teams, like the first round of playoff teams, get thrown into the lottery too.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're trying to do things to say, hey, you might as well win. You can still get in the lottery. You can still
Right.
get all this kind of stuff. And all that.
Stop counting on the lottery to try and.
But this was just a freak year. Like there was literally like such a stacked draft. Like everyone was doing it. So, but it waited for a very rough regular season because like some of these teams would be up in the third quarter and then they just yank their starters. It's like, oh, they're all kind of maybe hurt at the same time.
Right.
He's got a
Right.
migraine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so then they started finding teams that made it look like they were deliberately trying to
So
lose.
you just get better at
And they're
faking
like,
it, yeah.
It's $50,000 fine. And
Oh.
they're like, okay, there you
Yeah,
go,
here you go.
fine. So, but they did great this year. The NBA, their finals made them. I mean, the playoffs made them a zillion dollars.
It
Yeah.
was a good finals, was it not? It was
Knicks and Spurs.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's
If the Knicks hadn't been so good and been sweeping everybody, they would have made a fortune on the playoffs this year. But they were too good, or just too good on the streak. They were coming down from like 25 points down in a quarter to win the game. It was insane.
Yeah, they couldn't have been happier with
Oh
staying
yeah.
there. The same thing again. That's baseball. It's like we like it when the Dodgers are
Oh yeah. This is one of your marquee teams.
Got Shohei.
Oh yeah. I don't think I'm going to get to see him this year. So every time that I've seen him, he's hit a home run.
I think they'll actually play the Dodgers next, but
Yeah, but
I don't know if it's here or there.
I think it's
If it's there, we're losing all three.
I think they only come once. So, because they got a lot more interleague play now, which is also helping things quite a bit. But it means that you don't see the same fucking guys in your division as much as you used to. So,
yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. I did watch a guy make a fairly compelling argument that that much that interleague play has been a detriment to baseball. I don't know if I believe that per se.
well, the rules are kind of evened out. There's not
Yeah.
great differences between the leagues like there used to be. I mean, shit, they were even pitching with DH the other night. So,
Yeah, every team has
everybody does now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's just, and like, they got to the point in time that nobody gives a shit about the All-Star game anymore. So
That was one of the things they lamented. But I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, but in every sport, I think the appeal of the All-Star game across the board has completely.
Oh, the football, yeah, the Pro Bowl's irrelevant.
It's like flag football.
Yeah, I know. Don't get
Well,
hurt.
they also had the distinct advantage of playing that after the big game.
Yeah.
So I always thought that one was doomed from the start.
Wasn't it between?
No, yeah, it was.
It
Well,
used to be-
It used to be after. Then
Yeah.
they put it in between.
Yeah.
And now it's
But
just
then the
like a
guys who were
skills
actually playing in
competition.
the Super Bowl wouldn't go to the Pro
Right.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And now it's flag football. Is it still in Hawaii?
I think they move it around.
Oh man, yeah, because that was.
I think they had it in
stupid thing, too.
Vegas last year or something, or they have it right where the Super Bowl is going to be, so that they can just go and enjoy the week of game or whatever.
You get 2 for 1.
But yeah, watching like Jokic at the All Star game, he just doesn't even care. It's so bad.
Would you? Well, okay.
Yeah,
I can
you-
ask
you
you
do
guys
have-
because
Usually, you would have some competitive juices. Jokic just straight up does not care.
I can't ask the average person because the average person, of course, is going to be like, "Well, yeah, I'm playing a game. It's fun. Blah 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 blah." But it's completely different at their level when they've been brought up. It's just,
In which case, Jokic should just be like, "Dude, I'm good. Go get somebody that wants to play."
well, again, I'm not going to. If I'm in that position, right, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to fucking blow up my knee for some meaningless rebound on some bullshit, right? Because unless this game pays me fucking $14 million for winning, right, I've got no incentive to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
yeah.
it.
I mean, I'm not gonna fault the guys for that. There, if it's that competitive, man. It really is. So
But yeah, either way. Yeah, I don't watch the baseball All-Star game either. So
and that used to be my favorite. I used to love like
I watched the home run.
the home run derby
That's
used to
fun.
be required viewing.
Oh yeah. Well, now that it's like the home run derby is what, the night before the All-Star game?
yeah,
Yeah. So sometimes I think I caught that last year. It's pretty fun. So, but it's also like, the game's on the next day, and it's like, well, this doesn't matter. And number two, like none of these guys play with each other. So,
and each team has to have a representative.
yeah, I know. So,
That should not be.
Although I think the
Democratized
Rockies
that
would
way.
have gotten there. I think their guy would have made it. I mean, he's got 27 home runs
That is pretty cool.
for a catcher.
Oh, that's a dude that your mom liked so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Would you trade him?
No.
That's the thing.
Oh, well, then they'll probably
That
do it.
they'll get monster amount of stuff to resupply their team.
Well, yeah. I mean, but I mean, you're sitting
Come
on
on.
a catcher.
This is Mr. Moneyball guy.
I know.
This is prime time to shop your dude.
Yeah, he's a goner.
Rockies would never do this before in the past.
No, he's a goner.
So I don't know. It's cool to cheer for him, but I think they're gonna end up trading him. But because he's actually hitting home runs on the road too.
He is.
I won't be satisfied until they move that team here.
That's not gonna
gonna happen.
I didn't say it was going to happen.
Yeah. You probably move the Broncos here first. Oh wait, they're already spoken
Yeah.
for. They're just moving a mile and a half away.
There's no
It's
reason.
the same fucking exit, man.
I didn't even talk to you, by the way.
Exit.
All right. So you and I need to talk about driving. Now, that being said, you're a very good driver for a lot of the way here. But how can a man disavow the use of the machine at the same time not being able to read the street signs?
Use of the machine.
What are you talking about?
The navigator.
Oh,
Oh, well, I did use it before I left.
But you can't see the signs.
I just couldn't see that one, fucker.
Okay, so that's not a routine thing. It was just
No, man, it snuck up on me there. And I couldn't
okay,
see that
okay,
fucker.
okay. All right.
So, yeah.
oh, and I figure I should give you proper warning.
Oh.
I have looked at the weather for the 14th.
Oh yeah, cold one, huh?
Yeah, 99
What are you guys doing?
water world.
Oh, no.
99.
Well, you're going to be in poo.
That's
Along
no
with
consolation,
everybody
man.
else.
I'll be bringing plenty of sunscreen, but and there's still
Well,
time. The weather can change, but
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help then because my arms can't reach like any part of my back. So one of you guys.
oh, you are gonna go shirtless?
I have to.
Oh, well, you can wear a t-shirt if you wanted to.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll get you covered. So, but yeah, I was just like, oh, that sucks.
That's hot.
It's good. Come on, clouds, roll in.
99 on the 4th. What is it, Tuesday?
You know,
Unless you want to go a different day.
I've already bought all the stuff.
Okay.
Everything's all locked in.
All right.
It's not going to get colder anytime soon.
The Thursday said the high of 91.
That's kind of relative. That one does kind of matter. Yeah,
It matters. But, I mean,
You're
that,
kissing triple digits. Yeah. And like I told him when first brought it up, I was like, yeah, we don't get back home till like 8. He's like, 8? I was like, oh yeah, we stay there till close. He's like, till close
yeah, but what time are you planning to get there?
when it opens.
So you're
10. So you need to be at my house by 8.
and you're just like, baby dog will be fine.
Yeah.
No, she won't.
Fine.
No, she won't.
Fine, it's 12 hours.
For your dog,
Fine.
yes. And that's yeah, because my person can't make it that day, so I have to.
Oh.
She's moving that day.
Oh.
So a different day would have worked or a different time, but yeah. So I gotta.
Gotcha. But yeah, I'm just prepping you. I've been sitting out back in the sun for 10 minutes or
I am
so
not.
just to try and. I was like, oh man, this one's gonna hurt.
Because the brain has said like, well, sun's out at that time. Why would I go out there?
I'm worried about you, man.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I did get roasted at San Francisco, but it was like 72.
Well,
And
do you
And
have
6,000 feet lower.
do you have the new sun protected skin that comes up that lasts the year?
You mean like the scales? No, I do not. My sun carapace has not.
Well, mine
Actually,
does. If I get burned once, then it is like sun resistant for the rest of the summer.
Mine stopped
Well,
working years ago.
You know what? Okay, so maybe it does, but it extends to my forearms and the top
Oh
of my
yeah,
head.
yeah. There's
I didn't exactly go wandering out there like I was out there like fucking picking grapes or some shit.
that's what I've been doing in the backyard for the last couple of days. I just go out there
Honest, maybe. I mean,
Scroll through
I
some-
suppose it's something I could do.
and scroll through some Instagram or whatever for 10,
Set a
15
timer.
minutes
Yeah, exactly.
and watch a few things, and then I'm like, all right.
Set the light brown.
But there's still time, so there's still time that the weather changes.
Well, I mean,
It could, because they said it was supposed to be like all rainy by starting Saturday through like Monday.
This coming
Now
weekend.
now it's been pushed out to like Tuesday through Thursday. So you don't know, man. There's still plenty of time that they can adjust, and maybe the fires will be bad enough that it'll be just a constant cloud cover.
and result in a plus minus of well,
Well, I mean, at least it wouldn't be direct.
you know, you're right. Okay, so there could be some obfuscation. There is that variable. That could be data.
I mean, it'd still be hot as hell, but at least it wouldn't be
Well, to be fair,
scorching sun.
It's in the water is there. If I get hot, I go in.
Yeah.
Well, not if you're waiting in line. Although I did get the fast pass, so
Did it?
because those come in like packs of 4. So I'm guessing the boys will take one because there'll be 3 boys, and then there'll be Livy and her friend, and then us, and then, so we'll basically share the other one.
I talked to my doctor about that.
It's like, don't do it. Look at your skin.
No, it wasn't that. It was Will gave me the option. I was like, should I take the boys or the girls? And without a second thought, she said the boys. Take the boys. Like, why is that? It's like the girls are close to teenage age, right? It's like, yes, take the boys.
Well, her friend that's coming along says that I'm her adopted dad. So
Well, correct me if I'm wrong as well. Livy's friends are basically a collection of also the nicest human beings that have ever lived.
they're pretty
right?
nice.
Yeah.
They're all pretty fantastic. So it'll be fine. It'll be fun. They don't get up to drama. It's just 2 of them.
Oh, I got you.
If there was 10 of them, it'd be drama disaster. God, I can't imagine if she had a birthday party with like inviting 8 people.
Well, I mean, the argument still stands. The observation that was made a long time ago has only proven to be more true as time goes by. Is nobody hates women more than other women. So
And I'm curious how she does in middle school because in elementary school, William had his pot of friends. Didn't matter what classes they were in. It didn't matter anything.
Yeah.
They were just there. Livy's friends switch from year to year because of whoever's in class. And it's a complete disconnect on the years that they're not in the class. So I'll be curious how middle school treats her.
You just starting middle school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's
I
amazing.
thought she was older.
Nah, she's 4 years younger.
Okay. And is your boy? He's sophomore or junior?
So
Okay. So he's in the
Same
same
as
grade
Kat.
as Kat.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, we haven't gotten our fall schedule yet.
no, we haven't gotten hit.
Yeah. I always remember getting that earlier, but I might be.
They don't say for elementary they wouldn't say who the teacher was until like 2 days before school started.
Oh, really?
That's how we used to do it.
Right up there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like that for my daughter.
The
No,
postal
I guess I wasn't really paying attention to her education.
Well, you committed to that bit a long
It's
time.
not really
ago.
my business. Yeah.
To your credit, see, this is why you're not a Rocky, because there's that thing like I was talking about. The Rockies, like we joked about, um, they are like a dude who it's New Year's. They go out there and pound out a day in the gym, come out still fat, and then say like, "I tried working it.
Yeah,
That doesn't work."
doesn't work
Right.
at all. This is
But
bullshit.
to you, like, it's not something where I have not seen you with a different series of like parenting books or some shit where it's this didn't work. I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot for a week, measure the results, and if not, we'll go ahead and change the philosophy. You've made it clear where it's like, well, the grass is outside. Eat as much of it as you want.
You'll learn.
Get as much exercise as you want.
Yeah.
Uh, did I tell you to brush your teeth, wash behind your ears? No, nothing like that. It was.
It took me a long time to give up on the brushing teeth thing. So eventually I did. And then I got to the point in time I was like, your breath stinks. So, so you might want to go fix that. Thanks, Dad. I was like, look, you didn't listen to me before about this ever. And so now I'm just telling you.
She go to the dentist and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well, ever
did
since
they-
he got her braces off, he's been like really meticulous about it.
Oh, she got
I
him
think-
off.
Yeah.
Oh,
he got
yeah.
him off about I don't know, 6 months ago or so. But even now, so she's Liam's age. Well, she's about to turn 15. And so
Okay.
even the other day, I was like, you need to take a shower more often than what you're doing. She was like getting mad. I was like, we're going to get in the car together. And so I want you to know this before we.
I'm surprised Mom isn't telling her to shower more.
Well, these were probably days where Mom was working.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I was not. So, which is
That
basically
should
all of
be
them right now.
It should be the guys are gonna notice and all that kind of stuff. If she cares, she might not care.
That's to imply that the interest is what the boys think.
I don't
you're
think that's
getting-
the interest. Yeah.
It's you're getting in my car.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's my point. I was
Oh,
like, I'm going
okay.
to sit next to you. So, yeah.
So this isn't a daily reminder. It was just because she was.
This is like,
getting
yeah,
into-
how long's it been? Yeah, this is a kind of reminder. So, and of course, she got all mad about it. But then afterwards, I was like, "Do you feel better?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Good, because you smell a lot better too."
My kids are.
Dude,
good
you
with
taught
showering.
high school and junior high. You had to have those conversations. You know?
I didn't have to. In fact, I never did.
You never did that?
I never did.
Oh, I had to do that a couple times, and I was just a sub.
So just
yeah.
I mean, it's very simple. Is especially in high school, 45 minutes is not enough to do enough olfactory damage to me that I have to sit you down and say like, sit down for a moment, son. You know,
You didn't have a consistently stinky kid? I guess that was my problem. It's like every now and then you get a kid, and it was just like, dude, I don't think he ever bathes.
I don't have a good working nose, so.
I have an extremely well.
nose is somewhere between you guys, but I left that one to social pressure. Like if you're a stinky kid,
Yeah,
the other kids will let you know.
yeah, and that's what I always try to avoid because I always thought that was infinitely more painful than your dad telling you that.
But that's the thing is your dad telling you that is the kind of thing that doesn't. It's a gentle reminder versus a
Right? Yeah, you fucking reek.
hey man, you and I have
Said in front of.
What crawled up your butt and died?
sorry, dude. When it comes down to it, we've talked about it. Like you got 5 core memories that you take to the grave,
Mhm.
right? And if one of those is you get called out in front of everybody for being stinky,
Yeah,
your life changes at that point. You are the next day, you're Mr. Clean. from
yeah,
there on out,
exactly. Yeah,
Right. And for me to, it's not, God bless, I'd love the gentle reminder of being like, you know, they don't force you to, but you can use those showers after gym class if you want.
right.
Right. The nudge doesn't have the same value of being called out to the mat. And again, I'm not encouraging people to do that. I
Yeah.
prefer that things happen more organically, but if that's what gets you to change the course, because again, it's the same kind of stuff where
That was a friend's job. A friend
That was a good friend's job.
should
Yeah.
be like, yo, Um, you gotta shower, man.
Or even the other thing where it's just kind of like, uh, so let's say that you have a friend that, okay, well, we come from an ethnic household, okay? If you and I, it is what it is. You've hung out with other Koreans, right? There is this thing like, you, by merit of what you eat, have a vinegar-based diet. It's like, I'm sorry, I can smell a Korean from half a mile away. All right? I know.
I don't.
I know you don't. But if a person came to you and said, like, Will, I understand that you had your nose blown off in the nom, so you can't smell what you smell like. Let me give you a
There's
hand with this.
they're just those few guys at the rig. I guess
Which means
it's bad.
for the average person, it was
It's
they
like
could
a
see it.
slap in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, just wavy lines.
Yeah. You see people like this, like, I don't smell you, man. There's a jet wash behind you, right? So yeah, there's a thing where, however it is that it needs to come out here, if the gentle reminder takes it, because a friend of yours is kind of like, hey man, I don't know what you eat. Like fucking, like you know it. I've had friends that are Indian. It's like, do you want to smell like that? It is what it is.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it, ain't shit I can do about it because I'm not gonna get into some fucking ethnic discussion about the fuck are you eating, man? Was it shit when you ate it? That's what you smell like now. You're not gonna
Or
have
if they
that dog.
microwave it in the company.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I
Microwave.
know. It's just yeah, I feel like HR should have a talk with you. At the risk of like, there's a lawsuit. Not fuck it. Fuck it. We got to work here. Fuck him. Write this guy a check and get him the fuck out.
Just microwave like 6 bags of popcorn and call it.
6 bags of popcorn. You're just kind of like, I know what everybody wants. Fresh trout. How many minutes?
Beep, beep, beep.
I don't know. A million.
Million. Just set it to defrost.
You just go to the microwave, put in the tray, set the option to yes.
Just wait till it's liquefied at the bottom.
It is what it is. So if somebody had that talk with you, dude, our mom smells that way, right? She does. Two way around it because she's kind of like, I refuse to give up on pickling, and fermenting. So it is what it is. Mom smells that way, right? Other people in that position will put on, they will paint on half a gallon of fucking Dracar, right? Just you only make that face because you
I know
smelled it.
exactly what it's about. It's like my eyes are burning.
But you don't smell like cigarettes.
You don't smell like cigarettes. Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason that entire
Aquafel.
that was
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, you still smell like weed, bro.
Still smell like weed, and if you're a colored fellow, it wasn't Aquavella, it was cool water.
Cool water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You took your pick. I mean, I've heard it. We've used this many times. It's like, well, obviously, if you're calling it a Dutch rudder, it doesn't mean that it's being used the proper way.
No.
I've heard many different phrases for this, where if you're going to talk about this group's shower,
Mhm.
we would call it, or you would call it a blank bath, right? And sometimes it was always an ethnicity or a group
Yeah.
that existed for a reason. So yeah, if you had that talk, but yeah, if I wouldn't, if that hasn't clicked in, and the only thing that's going to change you is being publicly mocked, I kind of don't want to take that from you because you need it.
Oh, well, it's different when it's your kid. So,
Fair enough.
yeah,
I
it's a
think
little
that's-
different when it's your kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids are good about bathing. They are not great at brushing their teeth.
My daughter was until she finally got her braces off, and we said, that's it. It's like, those are your teeth now. Which means if you mess them up, it's your responsibility. Yeah.
Hey, just again, I've said this before. The poster at the dentist's office
Mhm.
was right.
About flossing,
It says you don't have to floss all your teeth.
just the ones you want to keep. Yep, I remember that poster. I've used that many times. To no effect.
I think if my dad told me that, I wouldn't have done shit. But the poster,
I think you're right, yeah. I think you're right. So I've kind of stopped doing that until it gets to the point in time it's like you're not getting my car like that. So,
Right.
yeah.
But she's not doing the driving thing yet.
No, we're actually looking. So we've got her. That's not my job. I'm not in charge of contracting with outside sources. So I've been banned from this. But my wife is doing her due diligence in a very lawyerly fashion.
I just signed him up for the
The classes.
classes, and then we finally brought BX into accepting that part. But as far as getting his permit, that's gonna be a whole nother battle.
Oh. Well, you have to do the class before you get your permit, right?
Right. So
Yeah.
at least he gets that part done, then we can start
So the
working.
one that we were looking at was like it's like $800.
Ours was mine's $550.
This is for the class and like
Class.
2 weeks of driving
Yes.
lessons.
Class 6 hours driving and the driving test.
Yeah, I think this was a little bit more than 6 hours. It was like a couple week course.
Didn't the one we take?
It was like 6 hours.
Yeah.
The one that I took, I think it was every night for a week.
Oh, you must have taken the accelerated version. I remember having to go there. Over
Ours
the
was
course.
yeah.
Mine was like every night for a week because I remember getting my license.
But we also had to go to class,
Yes, yes. So you had to go to class.
and then some classes you would take a driving.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
So I went to a class for a week every night. Then you took your test, your permit.
Yeah.
And then you did like 2 weeks of driving around with like a fucking ex-state trooper or some shit. Like it wasn't like every
They
day.
even took us up to the highway.
It took me all the way up to Monument,
Yeah.
or Larkspur or whatever.
Did you do
Yeah.
it right near the Safeway?
Yeah,
Okay, we had the same.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the AAA place.
It was a AAA place, yeah.
Yeah, we went the same.
Yeah. And so, but then you're on your own recognizance for like whatever it was, like 5 months or whatever.
Yeah, it's a year.
I know it's a year now. It didn't used to be.
No,
It was 6 months because it would be 15 and a half, and
Yeah.
you had to have an adult with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't get my permit until after I was like 16 and a
Yeah,
half.
I was.
Well, then you only needed to have it for like a day.
Well,
No,
you
no,
still had, I
because
still
you
had
had to get
have
the drive time.
I had to have a log. And so what I did was like my mom, I would drive with my mom to my job.
Oh,
And then she would drive back home and then come get me later that night. And I would drive home. And so it didn't take me long to get my hours.
Oh, going to the airport? Holy
fuck
shit!
yeah.
Yeah,
So, dude, I had it like within. Yeah, it was, but you still had, there was a period.
it was 6 months.
Yeah.
then the class for us then must have given us the log hours because
No, I had to. You had to log. You had to have time with.
I had a little book that I had to
Yeah.
fill.
I didn't have to log shit. I didn't have to log a thing.
Oh, well, I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had to.
They might have changed it between those.
That's entirely
They
possible.
wouldn't get rid of it and then bring it
I don't
back.
know. Maybe it was a different course. I have no idea.
It was a state law. Like you had to turn that in to get your driving.
I do
So,
remember that.
Yeah.
Here's the trick. Some places they would, if you paid, they would test you at the place you were taking the course.
Well, still doing that, but you have to.
I understand that. I didn't do the one where I tested with the state, right? So just at the DMV.
At the DMV. That's
Yeah.
where I did too.
I never turned in a log. I was never asked to.
I didn't turn in a log to get my thing. I turned in a log to pass the driving course, and then I was eligible because I took my test at the DMV as
Are
well.
you talking about the permit or the license?
I don't remember.
You can't. You
That was
had
a
to
long
have your
fucking time
permit
ago.
because
You had to have your permit in
You
order
weren't able to drive. You had to drive with an adult for a certain amount of time.
That's what I'm saying. Is if there was a log, I think that was handled via that class. At
The
least
6
for me.
hours was not enough. Like the 6 hours
Shit.
did count. It did count for part of it, but you had to have way more.
Well, now it's a year.
Yeah.
Now it's a year.
And you
so
still have to have a certain number of hours.
you still have to have a certain number of hours, and so we've been looking at that. But she'll be on track to get her license as soon as she turns 16, because we'll get that set up here the next couple of weeks.
Wow.
So yeah, because she is absolutely just like, no, I'm getting it. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool. I just don't understand what the drawback is. Where it's like, if I've talked you into going into the classes, why would there be contention for like the next step? Because I'm like, well, obviously this is this going. Never mind.
I guess part of it is with her insurance. Her insurance will go up if he's on a permit. My insurance doesn't. And I've told her.
I haven't even looked at my insurance.
She said, put it on. I said, well, no, both parents will have to.
What?
He lives at both houses. So both
Oh.
houses have to pay insurance.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was
not
either
just blank.
Did your insurance go up when he's on his permit?
Mine doesn't. Hers
Yeah.
will.
Who are you with?
Farmers.
Okay.
So you might want to.
I'll have to. I didn't even
It's a
think
year
about that.
deferral of
Yeah, I didn't even think about
increased
that.
insurance costs because they said they're also like we're one of the only ones that does this. So virtually
Yeah,
everybody else
fair
will
enough.
raise their rate.
So I have this weird family plan with my mom on it anyway. So I gotta talk to them, because my mom still has a license.
Doesn't.
Yeah,
No, okay, yeah.
yeah, no, my mom. I think hers renews the fall too. Automatically too. So because we never had to do any tell the state no.
To be fair, Portland is so crooked that they have so many like ride sharing options that
She
they are,
could
yeah,
do fine, but
for any reason, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, see, my mom refused to do any of that stuff, man. So I tried to get her hooked up with ride sharing, Silver Key, even using Uber and stuff. She won't do it. So she will not get in the car with somebody who's not me, apparently.
ugh.
You know why? Because you'll do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
Yeah.
why does she even bother having a license?
Well, I mean,
Just for the
what are you
pride
gonna
part.
do? Well, it's not even that. I mean, she needs a fucking ID. So, and if you have to go to the DMV to get a non-ID,
true.
then just fuck it, just fill out the renewal card.
Oh no, I get that.
Yeah. So my way of keeping her driving is not letting her have access to a car. It's like owning a gun with no bullets. It's as safe as they get.
So yeah, I don't even know what my insurance is going to go up once he.
My insurance is so
Is a driver.
fucking low, I can't even imagine that it would go up that much. Because
It's a kid, man.
I get that, but I don't have any cars worth insuring. So all my shit's paid. I mean, like,
is she going to drive the truck?
I don't know. So
That was always the girl who drove the truck in high school was always cool.
well, but you see, like, here's the thing. I'm fine driving my wife's car. She's fine driving my mom's car, okay, which is the car that I normally drive.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 cars. My wife refuses to get in the truck. So like we could have this like pool of cars.
That makes sense.
So which is
But-
probably what we'll wind up doing, because I don't care which one I fucking drive. So, and if my daughter doesn't care which one she fucking drives, then basically it's does my wife have to drive that day? Otherwise you
I
take
get that.
otherwise the keys go up on the hanging rack and you take one.
That is the most privileged thing
It totally is.
I've ever heard you say. But that's the thing is, I also know it's not. Oh no! Well, take the Corvette today. So it's not.
Well, and see, that's our next thing, man. So next financial, the next thing we're gonna redo our backyard, but then after that, I'm gonna start stacking cash here. I think my wife and I are gonna go to an auction,
Ooh.
and we're gonna buy a fucking 1970s Charger.
Oh, she's had a dream of driving something.
She wants something that has no electronic control computer. And it sounds like it'll shake the house, when you put it in the garage.
I thought Firebird was her.
Firebird's fine too, but they're kind of shitty. So,
Have you heard of all the monitoring stuff that all the new cars have now?
oh, it's terrible, dude.
That's
I don't want none of that shit in my car.
Man.
Dude, I have so
It's messed up.
I mean, it was so I got my truck running the other day. All right, it took like 10 fucking minutes of work to get it done. I mean, just
It's not
like
bad.
just checking little things here and there. I was like, it runs great. It purrs like a kitten. You know, the fucking lights on, but I don't care. So, you know, because it's not on fire. So, all the blinkers and shit works.
Yeah.
And so there's something in that, but like my mom's car and my wife's car, and I mean hers is a 19 and 18, and I think mine's a 14. All the time there's something, and I take it in. It's like $500 for the fucking diagnostic. I'm like, fuck you guys. So
Damn,
yeah, I
really?
know, dude. Like, oh man, sometimes it's
Do you
bad.
go to a dealership or?
No, I don't take it to a dealership. You
Wow,
know.
they still charge you?
They charge you that much for the diagnostic, and they find out that there's some kind of, you know, chip or sensor somewhere. Like it permanently shows in that car that my tires are fucking flat.
Right.
They're not, because I have the little thing that
Got one of the sensors that.
it's not even a sensor; it's a fucking pen that you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, one of the sensors is out.
Yeah, and I've had them replace it, and then like, you know, 6 months later it's on again. I'm like, okay, this is dumb. You know, same thing with everything, with temperature, with oil level. You get out, you check it, it's fine. It's like, come on, man. So yeah, I'm like, next car is going to be built in year 19 blank blank. So
Yeah, I'm definitely not getting a new car.
no,
I want no part of all that crap that they're watching you do.
oh yeah. Well, yeah, and they just transmit it right to farmers.
Yeah.
Or the police.
Like they could just shut your car off if you're. It's insane. That is nuts. So it makes that decision a lot easier on what I'm going to be shopping for.
Yeah. The crazy thing is if you get on some of the auction sites, like Meacham's, or I think the other one's Barrett Jackson or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, you can get a sweet ride. I mean, a sweet, completely rebuilt ride for like 20 grand. And we're not talking about like, you know, a fucking Cutlass that's been spray painted over with, you know, fucking primer. All right, we're talking about something that somebody
You
hauled
don't
out of a
spray paint
junkyard.
primer, by the way.
You don't spray paint yet. Well, you can, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about something that somebody found in somebody's garage, ripped it down to the frame, rebuilt it because they got it for like $500. And so if they, you know, after all that, they're still flipping them for like 50% margin. So
Right.
yeah.
Damn.
Now it might not have an airbag, but we'll live. Dude, if I hit anybody with that thing, I'll be fine.
You're the tank.
I'm sorry, it's got a V8 in it. I'll be okay.
No, there's a very poignant point that Doc Brown makes about that when Marty tells him to crush that truck with the DeLorean.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, that's a 1955 truck. It'll shred us like paper.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the tricky thing is I don't I don't even know how you approach that in terms of saying this shouldn't be done. Because you're up against two walls on this that are particularly ugly. So first, I mean, unless there's something. All right, we'll put it this way: the iPhone would still be using that god awful proprietary piece of shit Lightning cord, if not for the EU actually saying you can't do this.
Right.
It's like, I mean, you can, but it's so non-competitive that it's shitty, and we're saying that you can't do it.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas on the flip side, in terms of, but my God, we love knowing what you do. The sort of Euro angle of where those laws come from is not going to come down on the hand of not monitoring what people do. So you're going to have that side of people who are like, well, we support the constant monitoring of all activities and all things. So it would have to be a distinctly American thing to go against that, and then all you would have is an option, right? The greatest protections that we have in terms of like privacy all come from the EU,
Yeah.
and companies just play along with it because it's already been mandated that way.
Yeah, otherwise they would go the other way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well,
how many people have said no to their insurance that says, "Hey, we'll give you $50 off if you just turn on the app that monitors you driving,"
uh,
and everyone's like, "Fuck you."
uh, I maybe guys our age, yeah. The kids, I don't know about that so much, man. So
Oh,
I don't know, man. I don't really
They don't know
know.
what it was like not to be monitored at all
Yeah,
times.
that's kind of my point. But the other thing is all we always think about is like, oh, well, that's $50 off a month, you know.
That
So
ain't nothing.
no, that ain't nothing. But still, at the same point in time, I mean, like I was watching this guy. He was talking about car sales lately and how terrible the car
oh
market
yeah.
is at the moment. They just have like fucking lot after lot of Jeep Grand Cherokees out there that they can't move
Yeah.
because they're so fucking expensive. They're crazy how much a new car is.
Mm-hmm.
You would think
You
at
know?
this point you'd go out there and they'd say like, "Oh, well, God, nobody's buying these." So it's like, yeah. So you want to sell me like 2 for 1, or like
It's like, well, yeah. Do you want to finance three of them? Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
But do you want to move this shit? Because it's costing you money to keep it.
No,
That's
it's
just
not.
how it
And that's
works.
not how it works, man. And that's the thing that was amazing about this guy was talking about how like nobody wants to buy fucking used cars. He said he had a lot full of used cars that just don't move because it's a 2017, it's not safe, blah blah. Blah. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And
And
it's only by merit that we have cars that we're not buying those cars.
exactly,
Wow.
yeah. So it was like used cars are even worse than new cars right now. So in terms of movage, because there was like, ew, a new car, they think it's like buying a fucking used mattress. You know? So,
Right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
true. Yeah.
so you're gonna pay an 80% markup on a fucking car. Okay? That you're gonna
Yeah.
finance for 70 months. It's crazy.
It's like you look on there too. It's not like the things on the chart of what they did is like bed bug removal.
No. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't get it, man. So and I mean that. So like that's not just kids are guilty. Of that I got a buddy. He just bought a brand new truck, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You just bought one 3 years ago. Yeah, I got tired of it. So now, to be
Yeah.
fair, okay, so he's pretty much retired. So whatever,
Yeah.
okay, kind of thing. But
I
it's
get that.
it's also
But
like, man, you like your trade-in value alone. Basically, you fucking could have rented a car for Hertz over the last 3 years and paid less.
right. But then again, it's also there are people who don't begrudge them their thing. I'm just gonna if they have 10 things, begrudge the shit out of it. But if their thing is like, I'm retired,
Yeah, if
I'm
it's
on the
one thing.
truck, right?
Look,
I
dude, my
get that.
father-in-law's like that. He leases a Mercedes. A lease is the stupidest way to get a car. Okay, so but he wants one. He wants a new one every 3 years, and so it's like, okay, so I sign a 36-month lease. I go and I swap it out for a brand new one. It's like, all right, so
You should be doing that.
yes, exactly,
Yeah.
yes,
It
yeah.
makes sense for nobody but you. Right. And because it's you. But then again, I mean, that's the same thing. Like, when I knew these guys, where it's, what's your thing? Boats and
Guns.
firearms,
Yeah.
right? And trucks and fucking
Four-wheelers.
four-wheelers.
Got to get the Polaris, man.
Whatever toy you can imagine.
If it was one of those things, totally understand.
Yeah.
If a person just said, like, listen, Jeff, I
No,
like
man, you don't like
guns."
those things. You like banks. You like giving your money to banks.
Okay, there is that.
Must be a big fan of Citibank, man.
I get paid this much, I must spend this much.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
Sure, because I've got great credit now.
They said I could. They were really happy to see me walk up, so
Well, yeah, they saw you coming a mile away, buddy. It's like, who are you wearing those camo cargo shorts? Yeah.
Anything else? Of being married. That's why I've done it 4 times.
That's right. Yeah, I'm getting good at it finally.
Fucking sweet. Yeah. So I mean, if a person is like your father-in-law, he seems like very prudent in a lot of things. Where it's yes,
He knows where every one of his pennies went.
and if that person is deserving of having it, yes.
Correct.
Then yeah, you need to rent that much for it. And if you're that retired guy
That's
and
fine.
you're like, I love trucks, I want newest, latest. Right? Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, no, again, there are people where it's. I've seen people do this with fucking airsoft guns.
Yeah.
It's like, do you play? Nope.
I see
Nobody
people do
wants
it
to
with
play
golf all
with
the
me.
time, man. I see
Yeah.
people do it. But golf is like
Mm,
the most
gotta get the
expensive.
clubs.
Like it's up there with aviation as far as expensive.
It's up there with aviation because it uses a lot of the same parts.
Right. Yeah, you pay for gas, you know,
Yes.
and time, you know. And buying your own doesn't make it any cheaper.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, so I get that. And again, if you're golfing, that is something that by your lonesome you could go out and
You
do.
can go do that.
But again, the hobbies
Airsoft, yeah.
where it's like, so what are the requirements of the hobby? Like 9 friends who also play.
Right. Yeah. What are your requirements for your firearms hobby? Zombies. You know? Been waiting all my life. Yeah.
What if you don't have ammunition? Buy just some look at.
Right.
Yeah.
I could field strip this in 8 seconds.
In fact, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna right now
Yeah.
in front of you. I'm gonna post that on TikTok.
Yeah. Again, that I understand. I mean, that's where, yes, of course.
I'm not begrudging people their hobbies, man. It's just it's one of those things where like then you like so if you start doing some of that personal finance, it doesn't take you long to run into the screaming guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and some of his other friends, you know, on there where you see these people and it's like you spent $3,000 on board.
oh
And
God!
you make $36,000 a year.
Oh, the thing is, that one always comes with a lecture about capitalism.
Oh, it always comes with a lecture about capitalism or how I need to flee Trump's America.
Right.
Yeah, which is hilarious. So, you know,
But yeah, you can always see the people where it's Doc Holliday's description of that big hole in Johnny Ringo's chest that he could never fill enough or fill
Right.
enough. It's like that's all you do.
That's all you
Your lack of, again, this is this discussion with the doctor get just because we're like wasting time on the clock, right? It's that same thing of those things that you identify are not a replacement for personality,
no.
right? It's the same thing that we talked about with the entirety of if you need an entire month to validate your identity, you don't have a personality because that's the thing is your sexuality is that's 2 sentences of a discussion. It's like, oh, that's nice.
There's been a lot of pushback on that this time around.
There has.
Yeah.
Most of the companies at this point have said like, yeah, we're not getting the bang for our
It
buck
doesn't
on
really
this one.
pay, and honestly, it just gets us into trouble. You know,
Just gets us into
Yeah.
trouble, and that
there's
whole.
no pleasing some people,
Yeah.
so it's just not worth money to try.
But yeah, that's the thing. That is,
Totally different than last summer.
I would say it was full bore about 2 summers ago.
Is that the Bud Light thing?
I
I thought that was last year.
No, that
was 2 years ago?
2 yeyears
Okay.
ago, at least, if not a little bit longer. But yeah, that's the thing. That's not a substitute for personality. Nor is when you're talking about the people who go from. This was the one I forgot about the other day. There was just like 2 days ago. There were remains of a person who had set himself on fire for Tibet. And
Oh,
that's what
at
got
the
me laughing.
UN?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I forgot when freeing Tibet was your big deal, right? Y'all forgot about that shit, didn't you? And it ain't ever fair.
And yeah, and it didn't exactly blow up the internet either.
It most certainly did not. I was like, but yeah, that shit sure is.
Imagine if that guy had been Palestinian.
You don't care about that right now either, right? That's
They've kind of moved off that a little bit.
correct.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can still find it.
you can
Yeah.
look again. But those people are still planking in 2026.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much it. So I was like, yeah, if you're moving from this thing to this thing to this thing, it's not because you care about any of these things, because you don't have anything inside you. And yeah, there are plenty of people who, on the flip side,
The World Cup has taken a lot of gas out of their tank. It really
Everybody's
has.
pretty happy.
It really has. You know?
it doesn't take a lot of people to think like, my country doesn't have ice on demand.
Yeah, exactly. So
What are you
so I
complaining
came
about?
here and I've been here 22 minutes and I haven't seen a mass shooting. You know,
People are nice.
it's
People are
like, wow,
friendly.
the trains actually run on time here. So
Yeah, you have all these people saying nice shit. Yeah, and the flip around is kind of like, what are you upset about?
dude, I've been seeing like they've been fighting back against it a little bit on the narrative about America equal awesome, and it just doesn't
It
work.
doesn't stick.
It doesn't stick for
No,
like more than 2 seconds. So on
because they're
there,
asking people to go very contrary to their lived experience.
yeah. So and you can tell it's astroturfed too. So um, and most of it comes from our friends north of the border here.
They are malcontents, Patrick.
They're upset. Their soccer team went home with its
Yeah,
head between
yeah.
its legs, and the whole country there was this wailing and gnashing of teeth
Yes.
that spilled out on TikTok and Twitter. I don't not on Twitter, but
No, it
yeah,
was. I'm saying if they were getting made fun of. I mean, that's the thing about Twitter is that you can pull up their bio, take
yeah,
a snapshot of where it says "based in Canada,"
yeah.
and just end the discussion.
You can see it on YouTube where the comments are turned off too. It's like,
Right.
got it.
Yeah.
I just turn off comments.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I didn't
You can do it on Twitter too,
You can
but
do-
you're gonna
yeah.
get clowned on that
You
for
get
too.
cloud and TikTok or on YouTube, you get ratioed pretty fast.
You do. You do. Yeah, that's the thing. Is just if you just screenshot a person where, again, if a person starts complaining, you take a screenshot and says, "Oh, okay. Oh, based in Canada.
Based in Canada.
Okay, got it. Got it. Understood." There are plenty of other places too. You see people talking. You go over there. It says like account based in Africa. Got it.
Got it.
No problem. Account based in India. Got it.
Got it.
Yeah. I had a with my Japanese teacher. Um, I broached the topic of immigration, right? I was curious about those things about like, well, how exactly does one get citizenship into Japan? Well, okay, it can be done. Can be done. It can be
It's
done.
like married into the emperor's family.
So it turns out you don't have to marry into the emperor's family. But what do you think the requirements are?
You probably have to live there for 10 years, be
It-
a billionaire.
So okay,
So-
so all right, it was 5.
Okay.
Was 5. The current administration has upped it to 10. You're
Do you have
correct.
to be adopted by a Japanese family?
You do not have to be
Okay.
adopted by a Japanese family. The term I can't remember it is so beautiful. It's like jus sanguinis. Um, well, it's of the blood, right?
Okay.
So you don't have to be adopted by a Japanese family. You don't have to have ancestry.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt, but you have to have basically, so your criminal record has to be completely clean.
Okay.
Okay, got it. At no point can you have accepted public assistance.
Okay.
You're not getting citizenship with that. Okay, you have to demonstrate full financial independence, like demonstrably. You have to clear all your interviews, right? They don't have a. They
You
didn't.
have to like speak and write Japanese.
You didn't have to do that, which was
That's
surprising
interesting.
because they mostly speak English enough to get by, right? You have to do an English test here. That was the difference on that one. But you didn't have to speak
Yeah, you do have to
Japanese.
do an English test.
But yeah, the whole thing of you have to have demonstrable, like again, no assistance, full financial independence, and it was for a period of 10 years.
That's that. Yeah. That's like German levels of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was explaining, I was like, well, so here's how it works here. She's like, that's been in the news lately. It's like, yeah, for a reason. She asked me about because she's in Hawaii now, right? She's like, it's been making well, of course. I mean, it makes sense. It's like
Sure.
this is where you're going to find the other Japanese, but
That or California.
yeah, one of the two. She was like, why has this? Can you explain that 14th Amendment thing? I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I sure can. Let me explain how it's different because as
Long ago, before the seas drank Atlantis, many of the people here were not of here.
I was like, So you're familiar with our history of a time when not all people were people. Some people were
You could
owned
own
by
a
other
lawnmower
people.
without having a machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the whole concept of basically, for the most part, non-blood citizenship was it was like I was explaining to like a space alien.
Yeah, well, and I mean, like if you go all the way back 250 years ago, citizenship was reserved strictly for property owners.
Yeah,
So originally,
And voting.
Yeah, and voting.
yeah,
Yeah. So, and then on top of that, you had to be, um, you had to have like permanent residency in a county
right.
in order for that to actually count. So if you were just like visiting a place, you couldn't vote there if you didn't own land there, and you couldn't buy land there and then vote there until you had lived there for a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was there was some fucked up, and they were different with each state. so, so yeah, I mean, we kind of we patched it up pretty good.
So as I said, like, okay, so because I was breaking it down, I was like, so the birthright citizenship I was like, okay, so it was meant for this. It exists in three primary places:
Mhm.
our neighbor to the north and the neighbor to the south. There's a few places in South
Oh, it exists in
America.
Mexico?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh,
Birthright citizenship, those three places, a few places in South America, a few places in Africa.
oh, these are all former slave colonies. Got it. I think I found the theme here.
And the entirety of the Asian continent, one place.
South Korea?
Nope.
North Korea?
Nope.
Japan has been talked about.
No.
No. Pakistan.
Oh, that makes sense because of the partition. That makes sense.
Now, even they have restrictions, but it's
Yeah.
still it's those places. And the other thing I asked was like, but because when I said Asia, I said it in quotes. I said, so when I say Asia to a place like you, do you have to? It's like, no, we think of these three countries. It's like it's weird when people talk
Yeah,
about
China,
us like,
Japan, Korea.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, Philippines is not part of Asia.
That
So,
wasn't even
no,
suggested. I
no,
said like, do you refer to Russians as Asians? She's like, absolutely not.
absolutely not.
Do you refer to Indians as Asians?
Nope,
She's like, hell no.
nope, they're
Yeah.
Indians.
And she was, and that was the thing. I was like, so what do you think about the tightening restrictions in there? She's like, well, the big problem is that she was really pointing to people like Bangladeshis. She's like, the biggest issue is um, there is an extreme cultural backlash right there because of burial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was the thing.
Isn't Japan like 100% cremation?
That's it.
Very
Oh,
space.
okay, yeah,
Well, it even wasn't even just a space thing. It was also like,
yeah. There's plenty of empty countryside.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
there's plenty of
yeah.
interesting culture.
No,
That's
he's burying facing too. They do that in Israel.
Well, even there, they during the tours they said it was space driven that they
Yeah.
swapped over. 'Cause
Yeah.
we do not have
well.
do not have space.
The other thing too was that she said it as like there are people that are buried, but those that are, it is extremely rare, and it's meant for.
You're the Showa emperor.
That's exactly. And so
People come and
you nailed it. And so the idea of Islam being buried in their ground
oh,
was essentially it's like she. It was so funny because the whole time she's got this look of
burying
like
a can of paint or something.
yeah, she got this look on her face of like nobody asks you these questions, do they? It's just like the awkwardness upon which you're. I was like, I hold no judgment here, but I mean the awkwardness upon which you're saying is like just say it. She's like, yeah, there's a lot of people that just like it is so offensive to be burying that in our ground. I was like, shit, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah,
that
I
way.
didn't think about that either. So
But yeah, evidently they ain't fucking around now. That is they have about had it.
yeah, I think a lot of countries are going to go that way a little bit. I mean, we'll see what happens in Europe, but
Did you see the
I don't fucking know. I mean, the Supreme Court did do a pretty good job last week of saying, all right, guys, there's other ways to do this. So go do them that way. So
Yeah, it wasn't an open and shut thing in terms of
it wasn't an open shut things, but basically they said Congress has the powers to be able to do this. And so,
and
according
it doesn't stop any of the states.
it
From,
doesn't even stop any of the states from actually refusing admittance. So, I mean, there's an immigration law for a reason, fucking enforce it, which is basically what they said. And they're right. I mean, it is in the fucking Constitution. I mean, there's a way to fix that too. So, I mean, I saw a couple people in my feed get a little butthurt about that. I was like, okay, Dad told you to put the keys back. There are other ways to get to school.
right, right, right. Stop. I mean, there was a little bit of a hint of it, like stop trying to ask us to make all the laws for you.
Yeah. There was.
Yeah.
I mean, they did on a couple things last week. But, what was the other one that was interesting? You were just talking about that, whether or not they could actually track you on your car or your phone using the. I didn't read that one. What did they say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go read that.
The situation was very specific.
It had to do with whether or not the police can actually use geofencing.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
whether that's a search versus
Right. And
yeah,
I don't know what they came down on that one.
that it's okay to use your location or
Did
your.
they say it was
I think
okay?
I think they passed.
Wasn't okay.
I thought it said that it was.
Let me go read it. Let me go read it.
I remember it was very specific. It wasn't something like they can't open your phone or anything like that. It was, yeah.
I don't know.
Right, they can't open your phone, but they can use it for placing you or something like that.
Well, cops have done that since phones have been a thing. So yeah. Taking the battery out.
Yeah. Very specific application. It was not a sweeping one, but it was very specific. The other one was upholding the trans exclusionary and sports things.
Well, for the states, yeah. There was another big one.
Yeah, but it was before these.
I thought it had something to do with voting.
I
didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
So the voting stuff has all
to
to do with the voting stuff. All has to do with the post office, and that hasn't gone to the Supreme Court yet. There have been federal judges who are putting the clamps on that. It had to do with you can continue to count votes if they're postmarked by the day that it's. I think it's 5 days.
The election day.
Yeah. It's as long as they're postmarked by election day.
So these would be like dudes deployed and shit.
That one, I was like, well, that seems like a no-brainer. I thought the rule was always if it's postmarked by that day.
Yeah, I thought it was too, because your tax has always been that way too.
Yeah.
As long as it's postmarked by the 15th, you're good.
I was like, I don't quite understand that one. People were fucking like, this is an outrage. I'm like, I don't know, man. This one seems.
They all seemed pretty tame. So
look, the birthright citizenship was the biggest one, and again, the whole part on this that was. There was nothing in it that said that it prohibits people from looking for, discouraging, stopping, pregnancy checking, or otherwise ending birth tourism.
Yeah.
It's like there was
like how big of a deal is birth tourism? I don't really know. I've never seen a good number on that because it's always couched in whatever argument someone's trying to pitch.
Every number I've seen, this is the thing when they talk about like rates of depression from like cat poop is dude,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
When you look at the studies on it, the number goes from like they say that
5 to 8 million.
It's a range of literally I don't remember what the base number was, but I remember that the number was this or 5 times that.
Exactly.
Right? The birth tourism thing goes from like something to 500,000 to 2 million.
A year? Yeah.
I don't know, not a year. Not a year.
Okay. So maybe over the last 10 years. Well, nobody really has any good idea of how many individuals are in the country without permission. So, I mean, they've done some pretty decent estimates, but we're talking about stuff that's magnitude of order different, depending on what you're deciding to count. And who knows?
Yeah, it was a wacky one. But yeah, I don't. so they go on vacation. I don't know if there's anything else big coming up here. So I think
Yeah, they'll be
those-
done for the summer, and they'll reconvene in the fall.
Yeah,
So
I have no idea. So yeah, whatever it is that they need to fix, I think it's going to be whatever they have to address next is going to have to be like the federal judge issue. That's a huge.
I'm
freaking
sure
huge
there's something
fucking
working
deal.
its way through the pipeline.
Good.
There's poop somewhere in the snake, man. It'll come out eventually.
I gotta ask you. So, are you playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord? Or
Yeah.
Are you playing? Oh, okay. Because I was like, when you were talking to me, I thought you were still playing Manor Lords. I was
Mm.
like that game does not have that level of complexity to it.
No, in that game, I mean, they're coming out with like a new version of it, and it's got like fucking 5 more buildings in it. I was like, nah, I'm good.
That's
So
that's the update.
the update, yeah. So it's like, oh, I'd rather just play that other city builder, the one that actually has fucking subways. So,
Gotcha. I was like, how is that dude getting 100+ hours out of that game? I was
no.
completely
Banner
wrong
Lord.
on that one
Yeah, Mountain Blade.
because I was hovering over that game on Steam the other day, and I was like, is this the game Pat's playing?
That's good.
Because this looks like way more fun.
Way fun. Way fun. You get to ask people lots of questions in the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no idea.
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, that's not the shit that your kids are playing, right?
They just started playing Mecha-Chameleon.
Holy shit. Okay, explain.
Um, so they get a whole group of them, and they're all just plain white bodies, and you go and hide in the room and you spray paint yourself to try and blend in, and then the seeker tries to find the
Oh,
people.
okay.
So
Oh, that's kind of neat.
they all get on it and like try and so and then there's like a counter so that if somebody's actually like looking at you, the score starts going up.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can also play like infection tag, whatever it is, and all that kind of stuff. But that's pretty cool to play that thing.
That is so wild to compare that against what teenagers were playing when you and I were kids.
It's involved many more firearms.
Big time.
Big time.
Yes.
If that game was out when we were a kid, I bet we would have played it.
There were a couple games that have come up in the last 10 years that if they came out when we were kids, I'm sure we would play.
Although they all have to be on their own devices, basically. So
Right.
that's
Right.
definitely
Oh, you mean like, yeah, not couch.
because otherwise, yeah, you can't have it where the screen's split. You see where everybody's hiding.
Fix that with cardboard.
Well, there are some for sure. Like there's this one game. I don't know if you know what it's called. There's this game where you play as little robots, and it all works off of proximity chat. And God, if that were around when we were younger, that would have been great. But you all play as little robots, and you're going through these shut down places, taking things for value, while all these hazards try to catch you in the dark and that kind of stuff. Like that, I'm pretty sure we would have played. I think that we would have been playing Rust.
I don't really know what Rust is. Is it like it's kind of like Fortnite builder game?
Yes, but with a heavier sense of like property ownership.
Okay.
So it's there's a Minecrafty element to it. But
Yeah.
then again,
okay.
you can also build a vending machine with guns in it, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, we'd probably play that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that we would have gotten into like Madden.
No, probably not.
I would have played it. But
Well, I remember playing Madden split screen and stuff. Well, you'd play on the same fucking TV.
Yeah.
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 We used to do that. We used to play NBA and all kinds of stuff.
I'd play it, but I'd play it on my own too.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I
No, there's been a couple. What was that one?
don't know if you'd have played Among Us.
That's the one I was thinking of. I was
That'd
thinking
be
we
kinda
probably would have played that
That'd
one.
be kind
Well, we could play it on our phones. I wonder if that
Yeah.
that would have influenced things.
If we could play, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Do you think that anyone that we grew up with right? If I'm going to take, the hypothetical '90s crowd that we grew up with,
Okay.
you think we grew up with anybody whose parents would not have let him have a phone?
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably Kevin's parents.
I don't think it's a question of let. I
They
think
just wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah, they just wouldn't
it's
have
like
got
you
him
can
one.
buy it with your own money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually let them have fun because that is a thing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an absolute thing. I'm actually getting kids in college now who are just getting into phone culture because they've been banned.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So from phone usage, which is
Because I don't think Mormonism would have stopped Kevin from getting one.
probably
It would have
not.
been.
Yeah. I don't know, man. When we were growing up, I doubt it. Um, I'm trying to think of the most protective parents in the group.
So, if anybody, when they were here, like the Mitchells might not have let,
Yeah. Yeah.
possibly,
Yeah. So,
possibly, if
so if
anybody.
it was any form of porn delivery,
That's kind of what is it tangential to porn in any
is it
way?
tangential to porn? Does it have women on it?
I think they would have put the clamps
They
on.
probably would have put the clamps on it.
I think the Bodines probably would have, though.
Nah, his dad was such a techie.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
yeah, his dad was like super techie. So I actually got word about that guy a couple weeks ago, and apparently he is a flaming socialist. So,
Him?
yeah. So,
Alrighty.
yeah.
That dude.
I don't know. This is definitely secondhand hearsay. So, but yeah.
Well, if it happened, that dude got done wrong in some way and
Yeah.
has found his avenue to be angry at life.
Yeah. I think he's been divorced twice.
There you go.
So, yeah. I think that was what the rumor was. I'll have to recheck. So, but I tried finding him. He like did not respond to me.
Yet is somehow like his diminutive little brother, like fucking like 4-star fucking colonel or something in the
He
armed
was in the
forces.
Navy. I don't
Yeah.
think he still is, but yeah, he did just fine. He turned out just fine, apparently.
You know why? Because after growing up with that behemoth, there is no outside mockery, derision, or problematic behavior that he could possibly
Yeah,
find offensive
you're
at
going to
this
be pretty
point.
bulletproof.
That's
Yeah,
correct. Yeah. Yeah. In fact,
yeah,
he probably found out that people are goddamn nice on the outside.
yeah. Who'd have thought, man? This is trapped in this shit household.
See, I hate to say it, that's kind of why you have to let the thing happen in class sometimes.
Sometimes, but I mean, you don't double down on it at home.
No, if you're again, if you're a fucking like gigantic creature like he is, and you have this little person, it's like, well, I need to be protective of this.
Oh,
I
right.
only have one of these, right?
He did not take it that way. This is like you got a family punching bag.
To be fair, he could be quite annoying at times.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's chewing all my Legos, man.
Yeah, that's
All of them. We call them mat pieces when we found them because they were just flattened like gum.
Oh my god.
There's still some in my house. I could bring you a sampling.
nah,
So,
dude. I'm not a crime scene investigator. I'm not trying to figure
these are
out.
fossils now, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, thank you. There.
No, I don't know. Like his dad wouldn't have, but his mom might have banned him from phone usage. Um, yeah, I can't think of anybody else. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, and I've been seeing the arguments for that lately about like no usage amongst teenage girls until they're 16 or 17 or 18 or whatever. And there's no way you could do that. There's no fucking way you could do that. So, I
She'd
mean,
have to buy into it.
it's something. Yeah, exactly.
She'd have to
Well,
buy into the
like if
strategy.
I took my daughter's phone away, she'd be at her friend's house in 10 minutes asking me to use her phone. So, I mean, and of course, her friend would let her use her phone. So there's this, yeah.
I mean, once you've already given them a phone, there's no
There's
way.
no way you're
There's
taking
no
it back. Yeah.
removing it.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's like also like I mean, I've noticed this with my daughter's group friends. That's how they keep in touch with each other.
Oh yeah.
You know, I
Well,
mean, they organize everything via fucking old school conference calls now. So, where they're all on a party line together.
Well,
Well,
my boy does Discord.
yeah, I
He
know.
just has his own Discord.
I don't want her on Discord. So, you know, I mean, if she gets old enough, she says, "I want Discord." It's like, okay, great. You got to give me backdoor access to it. So until you're 18,
Did
you
you
know.
hear? This is genius. Did you hear about how they actually have that set up?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, they have their Discord channel and they just leave it open the whole time. So whoever comes on and plays, they just come on, jump on,
Oh,
and
when
they
they're
jump
when they're
in.
gaming,
But it's just on like
It's 24/7.
almost
but
like
they talk to each other through it, not type.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they do have some
Yeah,
type
yeah.
messages too and things like that.
I thought that was absolute
But
genius.
yeah, it's just a constant comm channel that's open, and so I'll just be like walking by his room, and he's not even in the room, but you'll hear them chatting away because
Right.
he's got the
Oh,
channel
okay.
open, and it's just yeah. Whenever anyone hops on, they're just jump into the conversation and pull right in, and
Can you imagine at this point in 2026
Dude, it would have been lethal.
calling a house line and saying, is Pat there?
Yeah, you can't, man. It doesn't exist anymore.
You
So,
know how weird that would feel?
some of Livy's friends don't have a phone yet, so it's still they're like, are you on Messenger Kids like the through Facebook? And I'm like, um, sure. And then so then Livy can get a message because it kind of goes through me that I approve or something. Like
See that?
it's like just give your kid a goddamn phone.
Well, I think a version of that works. I think there's some truth to that. There's some
But they have a tablet for games,
yeah.
so you're not restricting.
See, I found out like the
Everything.
way that I got around it was I just gave my daughter all my passwords. So, like, she uses my YouTube, she uses all my shit.
Yeah, but your YouTube doesn't have like your credit card attached to it, does it?
Well, it does, but I'm going to see it if she uses it.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's kind of the point. It's like
A different kid could not be trusted with
a
that.
different kid could not be trusted with that. So, you know, but still at the same point in time, I'll see it.
Yeah,
You know?
my kids have access.
Well,
to these things.
none of your kids are into fucking like Genshin Impact or fucking gotcha
No,
games,
none
are
of
they?
that stuff. No.
Gotcha.
The gotcha games are so you have pools. You have Will you
I just know the gotcha machines from Japan.
well that's where it comes from. Is basically like a game that has pools of random chance where
No.
to
no,
get
no,
rare
no.
items, you
Oh,
buy packs of
no.
things, stuff like that.
I've been very straightforward with my daughter about finances, though. So, you know, we know how much it costs when we go to Mickey D's, you know, kind of thing. So, you know,
Does your daughter understand? Like, does she say that's $20 whole or it's only $20?
depends on what it is, but yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. You know, but she never asked me to buy her anything, you know.
My
Yeah.
kids do.
Yeah, but your kids have their own money.
Yeah. So Livy does. William doesn't.
He doesn't have his own money?
No, he does, but he doesn't really ask me to buy him anything. Other than maybe like a Kit Kat or something at the store.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
They don't buy stuff
that's the weird thing.
other than when we go to a Comic Con.
Yeah, that's
No, my daughter will ask me for some artsy stuff, and I'm like, all right, get in the car. We'll go over to McDonald's, to Michael's or something.
Over McDonald's.
Yeah,
and
we
get some
get McDonald's.
crayons.
Yes. Then you go over there, and it's like, well, okay, what do you want? I want this. Okay, that costs this. So, you know, I mean, maybe do you need all that? Well, I can make this. It's like, all right. So, you know, buy that, no big deal. So, but I'm always like, my parents never talked to me at all about money, ever. It took me years to figure out my parents were fucking broke. So, you know, and so like
That's probably why I didn't want to talk about.
I have been 100% on board because I'll tell both her because I watch all the money out. It's like, all right, this is a tight month. All right, go out once a week this week. And so okay. So pick one. And if you're hungry tomorrow, don't come and say, I want nuggies. We got to save money.
Parents were.
I'm sure your parents were super secret.
Well, no, it was weird. Like, okay, so obviously there was no. You know what?
There's no spending.
Well, it's not just that's not true because. So here's the thing: is our parents, even at a younger age, had an extremely feast or famine attitude towards everything because our
Yeah.
parents were like, "Look, so that backpack looks like it can last another year. Make
Yeah,
it last another
make it
year,
last another year.
right?"
I got told that.
Same thing where it's like, look, you get new shoes when your shoes are destroyed, but
Yeah.
if your shoes are still good, you stay your shoes. So that's dude.
Rode down Wagon
I
Master.
remember that. Yeah,
But that being said, when the shit was tight, they still made it an effort. Like, oh no, we're going to break the bank on Christmas.
yeah,
So it's very there was very much a like nothing, 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 nothing. Uh, welcome to fucking paradise. It's extremely bizarre in that sense. Meanwhile, at the same time, again with the secrecy, I had no idea how many loans they were making to their family members. I had no
Yeah.
idea that my dad was paying money to children that we didn't know he had.
yeah.
We didn't know they were fucking relatives. These were just people who was that? Just some girl. She stayed with the family for a little bit. She tried to do weird stuff to you when you were a kid, so she can't stay here no more. What does that mean? That's all we
Don't
say
worry about it. Yeah.
Really fascinating. Okay. Yeah, and then to find out, it's like, oh, your mom has 3 kids she's never seen either. Do go
Yeah.
on, right? So as far as secrecy, spending money, all this other stuff, all we knew was that it didn't exist. We ate out at Shoney's twice a year.
Yeah. See, my parents were different. So,
You know?
I mean, to be fair, I don't think my dad was paying out on child support. If it was, he hit it so well. I didn't even find out.
You don't know to this day.
Yeah, I don't know.
He fucking took that one to the grave.
Yeah,
So
no, it did take me a long time to figure out that my parents were always in severe debt. So, I mean, to the point where, like, I mean, they could have owned that house up there like 3 times over. So, but like every time it's like, oh, interest rates came down, it's like 8%. Let's refinance the house. It's like, Dad, we got a new trailer. You must have gotten a raise. He's like, yeah. Yeah. So I never knew that until way later. In fact, not even up to the point in time until he died. And then I was able to like pop the lid on the entire thing because my mom had no fucking clue. It was like, how many? I didn't know you could get this many mortgages.
much like I hear, this is a number of mortgages.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very. It's hard to take the financial lessons. Obviously, my parents weren't bad with money, but it's hard to decipher.
I didn't feel like we were.
I didn't either. Well, because we lived here. I mean, it's
that's true.
it's weird because we went to a school. This is middle class by any definition, but we went to school with kids. Fucking.
There were some kids who were quite well off. And then there were some who ate fucking flour.
Let me put it this way. We knew one guy who was on free and reduced lunch. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. He lived. It's like, how can you all live here?
Yeah.
And that's the case. It's like,
There were a lot of single parent households around here too when we were growing up. You didn't know about until you started digging into it a little bit. It's like, I can't go home this afternoon. My mom's not home from work yet. So I'm like, yeah. It's like, I can't be home alone. Oh.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. So it's hard to discern those messages because obviously, I can look at my mother and say like, well, you've got this figured out. But there's also this weird thing but in your mind, it's still the Great Depression.
Exactly, gonna save all the ketchup packets.
Fuck, again, that was the weird thing. When our Asian grandparents would come to visit, you remember some of this?
Well, when our uncle came out, we got like $100 or something.
Oh, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about when our actual grandma and grandpa came out to visit. You remember that?
I remember.
Okay, so I remember my dad laughing at this, and I didn't understand why, and I figured it out later, like a decade later. I don't know why they had them on sale or what, or where it's just like, oh, these are expensive in the United States. I want you to picture that they brought their luggage,
Yeah.
okay, and they had lined all of their luggage with sanitary pads.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when they open it up and they're just handing my mother just stacks and stacks of opened fucking Tampaxes. And my dad is laughing his balls off, right? I have no idea why this is funny, right? But evidently, this is something where it's like, oh, these are expensive where you come from, or something like
So
this.
we're doing you a favor. Yeah, yeah.
You don't throw these away. These are perfectly good. I think if my mom, like, I don't even know what to say. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
I don't get this.
mom had this look on her face. It was like this, but dad was laughing.
Yeah.
Dad was like, I can tell you that much, right? But this is just like, well, we don't throw these away. These are perfectly good,
Yeah.
right? I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like, how long have you been in this country,
Yeah.
right? There's absolutely bizarre stuff like that. And if you have all these mixed messages of, again, it's like, well, so in 1950, the communists arrived.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We had all this shit, and all these family members had none of that shit, and only some family members survived. You know,
Right.
that's
Thus, you need tampons.
A
Never
plus
know,
B
man.
does
Yeah.
equal C.
right.
We're good at plugging bullet holes, too.
There you go.
All right, that's a good spot.
There you go.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I will.
Jeffrey.
Hitting the